Jeurgen Dresel, Chief Executive Officer of Alaris Holdings, joins us now to discuss the company's name change from the technology group, which is formerly known as Poynting Holdings. Good to have you with us today. We managed to see the briefing that you had downstairs. The name change officially took place. The tick has also changed. What brought this about?
In December last year, our board decided that we would dispose of our commercial activities, also known as the Compart transaction, as it was announced on SENS. And our former CEO, Andre Fourie, he decided to buy out those type of activities out of the company. And subsequent to that, we had to change our name from Poynting Holdings now to Alaris Holdings in order to avoid confusion in the market. So that's why Alaris Holdings. Took a while to get to a new name. Officially, we have time about until the end of this year, contractually, to still use Poynting Holdings, but of course we wanted to change as fast as possible to Alaris Holdings to create our new identity, to create our new brand.
Jeurgen, so it's not a vanity thing, it's actually, there's a real purpose behind this. Tell us about the way that the company keeps on reinventing itself, because I can remember about a year and a half ago, a fellow broadcaster in Johannesburg said that he'd bought some shares in Poynting, now Alaris, and I looked at the results around about a year ago, and it was defence that was really driving your business, and commercial, there was a small loss to be offset. How has it changed since then?
Yeah, I think subsequent to this restructuring now of the company, the holding has become much less complex. So in other words, there's only two pillars now in the company remaining. The one is Alaris Antennas, which also has been rebranded recently, and the other one is Alcom. So with those two pillars, Alaris Holdings is now moving forward, and it will allow us to have more focus, much more focus, as in the past. I think some of the big distractions in the past was really having too many entities in a fairly small kind of environment. So hopefully also now moving forward, our resources will be deployed in a much more efficient way, and we will find the right balance between sort of profitability and investments moving forward.
Walk us through that. Defence and obviously antennas is still the key area here. Are you still looking to expand further in markets like the US and further growth potential here? Are we talking acquisitions in the next year or so?
Yeah, we at present busy with a acquisition in the United States. We're looking at buying a company called ARA, Antenna Research Associates, and we're talking to them probably since May last year, and slowly but surely getting towards completing this acquisition. So right now the status is on the 19th of February this year. We have signed a binding heads of agreement. Lawyers in the United States and here are currently drafting the agreements. We're doing also employment contracts and stuff like that. So hopefully within the time frame of 2 to 3 months we will be able to conclude this acquisition. What's quite exciting about that is in the United States, in the market we are at Alaris Antennas, it is by far the biggest market in the world. So you add the next 10 countries in this world together in terms of defense spending, and you will not reach the United States defense spending. So it is a massive market in the market space we are playing, and we are very excited to become part of that hopefully soon.
Jeurgen, does this sort of paint a picture for the future? In other words, you're going to be more acquisitive in a market which to me seems very competitive. I mean, what is your unique selling point, your USP? Why have you been able to buy this American company? Why have you been able to do so well, albeit in a fledgling stage of your industry?
Yeah, I think we operate in a fairly niche kind of environment. So us particular, Alaris Antennas, we do direction finding kind of products, also going a little bit into systems, also doing jamming kind of products, do test and measurement equipment as well as communication equipment. ARA in the United States will certainly be our footprint to bring these products to market there. And ARA on the other hand has sort of a satellite communication kind of products as well as also some jamming products. But from a product point of view, there is not too much overlap between us and them. And so the synergies we're going to exploit predominantly will be lying in engineering, in the sales channels, and potentially in production, but that would be for later.
Jeurgen, just to close things off, anything untoward in the dissolution of your relationship with Andre Fourie from the company?
No, not at all. I think Andre was actually here this morning at the new names launch for Alaris Holdings. And yeah, no, he's a great guy. I see him still regularly. We shared an office for many years, and no, it's great. And Andre is a great guy. He's a creative mind, and I'm still hoping to see more of him in the future. So no, nothing bad there.
Thank you so much for your time today, Jeurgen. Good speaking to you. That was Jeurgen Dresel, Chief Executive Officer of Alaris Holdings.